the properties and measurement of matter. So there are two types of properties of matter are there. The first one is physical properties, second one is chemical properties. Physical properties are those properties which can be measured, or observed, or observed without the change in identity or composition of the substance. So examples for physical properties are color, odor, melting point, boiling point, density. These are the few examples for physical properties. Then second one is chemical properties. Chemical properties. The observation and the measurement of chemical properties require a change in state. The change in the chemical state to occur. So examples for chemical properties are the combustibility. The example is combustibility, acidity, basicity are examples for chemical properties. So many physical properties are quantitative, means they are measurable. Many physical properties are measurable. Many physical properties are measurable, means the physical properties like length, mass. Length is measured by a scale. Mass is measured by balance. So similarly, volume is also a physical property. This is measured by measuring jar, means graduated measuring jar. So therefore, the length, mass, volume, area, these are all physical properties, means measurable properties. So the physical properties which are part of scientific analysis, are known as physical quantities. What are physical quantities? Physical quantities means the physical properties which are part of scientific analysis are known as physical quantities. So these physical quantities are measured. So this measurement is represented by a number followed by unit. For example, so what is the mass of ball? 10 grams. So 10 is the number. G means grams is the unit in which it is measured. So therefore, the measurement of any physical quantity contains two parts. Measurement of any physical quantity contains two parts. The one part or the first part is number and the second part is unit, means the unit in which it is measured. So similarly, what is the length of this room? 10 meter. 10 meter. So 10 is the number and M denotes meter. This is the unit in which this length is measured. So therefore, any measurement is denoted by a number which is followed by unit. So different systems are used to express the units. They are English system, metric system. So nowadays a different system of units are used. They are SI units. They are SI units. They are SI units. International system of units. International system of units. SI units means International System of Units. It is derived from the French word Lie system. Lie system, international D units. So this SI unit is derived from the French word Lie system, international D units. Now let us study the fundamental quantities and their units. The 7 physical quantities. What are physical quantities? The physical properties which are part of the scientific analysis is known as physical quantity. So there are 7 physical quantities are considered as fundamental quantities. 7 physical quantities. 7 physical quantities are considered as fundamental quantities. Fundamental quantities. They are also known as basic quantities in SI units. So in SI units there are 7 base units corresponding to the fundamental quantities. What are fundamental quantities? They do not depend on any another. So they do not depend upon any other physical quantities. They are independent. They are independent quantities. Such quantities are known as fundamental quantities. Now let us study. So what are the fundamental quantities and their symbol? Then what are the SI units of the fundamental quantities? Fundamental quantities. So 7 physical quantities are considered as fundamental quantities. Physical quantity. So in the second column I will write the symbol of the physical quantity. So in the third column I will write the SI unit. SI unit of the physical quantity, and in the fourth column I will write the symbol of the SI unit. Symbol of SI unit. Symbol of SI unit. There are 7 physical quantities. So they are known as base units in SI system or in SI system. The first one is length. The first one is length. Then the second one is mass. Second one is mass. Third one is length, mass. Third one is time. Third one is time. Then the fourth one is temperature. Temperature. Then the fifth one is electric current. Electric current. Then the sixth one is amount of substance. Amount of substance. Then seventh one is luminous intensity. Luminous intensity. So these 7 physical quantities are known as fundamental quantities, and their units are known as base units. So this length is denoted by the letter small l. Mass is denoted by the letter m. Time, it is denoted by the letter T. Temperature, it is denoted by the letter capital T. So electric current, it is denoted by the letter I. The amount of substance, it is denoted by the letter N. Luminous intensity, it is denoted by the letter IV. Then what is the SI unit of length? So meter. Meter is the SI unit of length, and it is denoted by the letter m. Then mass, m. The SI unit of mass is kilogram. Kilogram. It is denoted by kg with small k and g. The third one is time. The SI unit of time is second. It is denoted by the letter S. Then temperature. The SI unit of temperature is Kelvin. The SI unit of temperature is Kelvin. Then it is denoted by the letter capital K. The electric current. So the SI unit of electric current is ampere. Ampere. So this is denoted by the letter capital A. The amount of a substance, the SI unit is mole, and it is denoted by MOL. The luminous intensity, the SI unit is candela. It is denoted by the letter CD. CD. So these units are known as base units. There are 7 base units in SI system. So length, mass, time, temperature, electric current, amount of substance, luminous intensity. So these physical quantities are known as fundamental quantities, means they are independent quantities. So this length is denoted by L, mass is denoted by M, time is denoted by T. Temperature is denoted by capital T. Electric current is denoted by I. Then amount of substance is denoted by N. The luminous intensity is denoted by IV. Then the SI unit of length is meter and it is denoted by M. Mass M. The mass, the SI unit of mass is kilogram. Its symbol is kg. So then temperature, its SI unit is Kelvin. Then it is denoted by the letter capital K. Then electric current, its SI unit is ampere. It is denoted by the letter capital A. The amount of substance, its SI unit is mole and it is denoted by MOL. Then the luminous intensity, the SI unit is candela. It is denoted by CD. The one point to be remembered here, the units which are named after the scientist should start with small letter. For example, temperature. The SI unit of temperature is Kelvin. The SI unit of temperature is Kelvin. This is the name of the scientist. So therefore, while writing in words, it should start with a small letter and its symbol start with a capital letter K. So then one more unit, that is ampere. This is also name of the scientist. So therefore, its name start with a small letter and its symbol starts with a capital letter. This is to be kept in memory. Now we have learned about the fundamental quantities and their SI units. So other physical quantities which are derived from the fundamental quantities. They are derived from the fundamental quantities. They are known as derived units. They are known as derived units. So in chemistry, we use some derived units such as volume, density, force, pressure, then force, pressure and the concentration, then energy. What are the SI units of these terms? What are the SI units of these terms? Now let us study one by one. The first one is volume. So what is volume? So it is defined as length into breadth into height. Length into breadth into height. What is the SI unit of length, breadth and height? So length, which is measured in meters, then meter is the SI unit of length. So therefore, meter into meter into meter, this is equal to meter cube. So therefore, the meter cube is the SI unit of volume. What is the SI unit of volume? Meter cube is the SI unit of volume. But in our laboratories, we will use different units for the measurement of volume. Different units means, so it is also expressed in terms of cubic centimeter, milliliters and decimeter cube and liters. These are not the SI units of volume. The meter cube is the SI unit of volume. Then what are the relationships between? So these quantities. So cm cube, ml, liter and dm cube. So 1000 cm cube. 1000 cm cube. This is also equal to 1000 ml. So these two are also equal to 1 liter. So these three are equal to 1 dm cube. But these four units are not SI units. So SI unit of volume is meter cube and this is equal to 10 power minus 3 meter cube. So this is very essential while solving the problems. If volume is given in terms of cm cube, then we have to convert into meter cube. Then what is the relationship between the cm cube and meter cube? So this can be used while solving the problems. So 1000 cm cube, that is also equal to 1000 ml. These two are equal to 1 liter and these three are equal to 1 liter. This is also equal to 1 dm cube. Then these four quantities are equal to 10 power minus 3 meter cube. The next one is density. So what is density? Mass by density is equal to mass by volume. Mass by volume. What is the SI unit of mass? That is kg. Then volume, meter cube. So this is also equal to kg. Take this meter cube to the numerator, then this becomes minus 3 kg per meter cube. R. This density is also expressed in terms of gram per cm cube because the kg is a big quantity. So therefore in our laboratories it is used in terms of grams. Then the unit of density becomes gram per cm cube, but kg per meter cube or kg meter to the power minus 3 is the SI unit of density. Then other physical quantities like velocity. Velocity. What is the SI unit of velocity? Velocity is equal to displacement. Displacement by time. By time. The unit of displacement is meter. The unit of time is second. Meter by second or meter per second or meter second to the power minus 1. So this is the SI unit of velocity. What is velocity? Velocity means displacement by time. The SI unit of displacement is meter. The SI unit of time is second. So therefore the SI unit of velocity is meter per second or meter second inverse. The next one is acceleration. This is the third one. Then the fourth one is acceleration. Acceleration. So this is rate of change of velocity, means velocity by time. Velocity by time. Just now we have derived the SI unit of velocity, that is meter second to the power minus 1 divided by second. If it goes to numerator, ಈ second ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು numerator ಗೆ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋದರೆ ಅದರ power minus 1 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So therefore meter second to the power minus 2 or meter per second square. This is the SI unit of acceleration. The next one is force. So what is force? It is the product of mass and acceleration. So therefore force is equal to mass into acceleration. So what is the SI unit of mass? kg. Then the SI unit of acceleration is meter second to the power minus 2. Just now we have derived, that is meter second to the power minus 2. So therefore I will write here as meter second to the power minus 2. Then this becomes kg meter second to the power minus 2. But the SI unit of force is Newton. It is also equal to Newton and it is denoted by the capital letter N. So what is force? Force is equal to mass into acceleration. The SI unit of mass is kg and the SI unit of acceleration is meter second to the power minus 2. So therefore the SI unit of force is kg meter second to the power minus 2. Then SI unit is also known as Newton. It is denoted by the letter N. Newton, it is also equal to kg meter second to the power minus 2. Then the next one is pressure. What is pressure? The force by area. Pressure is equal to, it is defined as the force by area. The SI unit of force that is kg meter second to the power minus 2. Area meter square. Force by area. So what is the SI unit of area? Length into breadth. So therefore this is meter square. So then this is equal to kg. M cancels. Then if this m goes to numerator, then this becomes minus 1 second to the power minus 2. But the SI unit of pressure, so this is also equal to Pascal. Then it is denoted by the letter PA. kg meter to the power minus 1 second to the power minus 2. What is force? Force is equal to mass into acceleration. Mass kg. Then acceleration meter per second square. So therefore this is equal to kg meter second to the power minus 2. What is the SI unit of area? That is meter square. After simplifying this becomes kg. M cancels. Then if another m which goes to numerator, then this becomes minus 1, then second to the power minus 2. The SI unit of pressure is Pascal. Then it is denoted by the letter PA. Then the concentration. This is very, very important in chemistry. Concentration concentration is defined as the amount of substance. Amount of substance. Substance by volume. By volume. The amount of a substance is measured in terms of mole. It is denoted by MOL. Then volume, the SI unit of volume is meter cube. So therefore, mole meter to the power minus 3. So if M cube goes to numerator, then this becomes meter to the power minus 3. So then the one more term, that is energy. Energy is defined as force into displacement. Force into displacement. Force into displacement. The SI unit of force, that is Newton. Then displacement unit is meter. Newton meter. This is also known as joules. 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 It is denoted by the letter J. So the SI unit of energy is joules. So these are the some derived units used in chemistry. Volume, what we have learned in this session are, the first one is volume. What is the SI unit of volume? Then the next one is density. Then the next one is velocity. Next, acceleration. So next, force, pressure. Then force, pressure, concentration and energy. Next, the one more term, that is temperature. The temperature is expressed or represented in terms of degree Celsius or degree Fahrenheit or in terms of Kelvin. The temperature is expressed in terms of degree Celsius or degree Fahrenheit. Degree Fahrenheit or Kelvin. Fahrenheit or Kelvin. The SI unit of temperature, the SI unit of temperature is Kelvin. It is denoted by the letter Kelvin. There is no use of degree in Kelvin. So in case of thermometer, which is calibrated in degree Celsius, a thermometer which is calibrated in thermometer consists of 0 to 100 degree Celsius. So 0 is the freezing point and 100 degrees is the boiling point of water. So in Fahrenheit scale, it is denoted from 32 degrees to 212 degrees Fahrenheit. So 32 degrees to 212 degree Fahrenheit. Then what are the relationships between Kelvin scale, degree Celsius and Fahrenheit? So Kelvin scale is related to degree Celsius by Kelvin is equal to 273 plus degree Celsius. This is the relationship between Kelvin scale and degree Celsius. Degree Fahrenheit is related to degree Celsius by degree Celsius. 9 by 5 of degree Celsius plus 32 plus 32. So these are the relationships between Kelvin scale and degree Celsius, degree Fahrenheit to degree Celsius, or even this degree Celsius is related to Fahrenheit. So that is 9 by 5 of degree Celsius is equal to degree Fahrenheit minus 32. Or simply we want degree Celsius, then this becomes, so cross multiply this or transfer this 9 by 5 to the RHS, then this becomes 5 by 9 of degree Fahrenheit minus 32. So these three relations are used in the conversion of temperatures from Kelvin to degree Celsius or Fahrenheit, degree Fahrenheit to degree Celsius or degree Celsius to degree Fahrenheit. So next, what is meant by mass and weight? So mass of a substance is the amount of matter present in the substance. So mass and weight. What is mass? The mass of a substance is the amount of matter present in the substance. The mass of a substance remains constant at all places. Then what is meant by weight? So weight is the gravitational force. The gravitational force acted. This is the gravitational force acting on an object. The force exerted. The force exerted by gravity on an object. On an object is known as weight. So weight is the force exerted by gravity on an object. So therefore weight varies from one place to another due to the change in gravity. Due to the change in gravity.